Hi Pisces. This is your mid-April 2026 through mid-May what your pet wants you to know reading. So these are psychic messages about how your pet feels, what they're thinking about like their life, and then we'll also look at what they think about your life, Pisces. And I know you know this, but like I am not a veterinarian. I am a YouTube tarot card reader. So always listen to your veterinarian first. But we've got in terms of what your pet is feeling. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords. We're going to get clarity for all this. The Moon, and the Ace of Swords. Um, okay. Well, it looks like your pet may be having some rough feelings of some like emotional pain, maybe physical pain. I'm not a veterinarian, so I'm not going to like go really deep into that, but that is a possibility because of the swords. Clarifying the Three of Swords is the Seven of Pentacles. And I'm gonna say actually, I think this Three of Swords has to do a whole lot more with emotional pain. It's possible that like you're working more or like there's something that's distracting you, but they're having some emotional pain. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so you're going out in the world and you're making money, and they're just like, oh, so you're suddenly gone. They're having feelings about that, I think. Um, Pisces. All right, so let's clarify this Moon card. Hmm. Clarified by the King of Cups. So they love you, and maybe they're being more loving at night. But that's like definitely a time where they feel gentler with you. But like during the day, especially if you're at work or something, they're just kind of like maybe very much in their feelings, very deeply up, feeling emotional and raw about that. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords. It is clarified by the Tower. So it's possible that like whatever like change, like they didn't see it coming, and that's kind of like a part of the difficulty for them. Not a big difficulty, but like this tower, because the tower can be interpreted, especially that's like a scary card, but and it can be interpreted in very scary ways. But I think really this is your pet saying like they didn't see what was coming, and even if you think that they can't understand you, Pisces, they can, and they need to have like situations explained to them. Further clarifying that tower is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so they need you to deliver the information to them clearly. Okay, let's move on. I think that's like very clear in terms, Pisces, of like your pet wants direct information from you. Even if you feel silly explaining something to your pet, just do it because they understand it. Like they understand the energy of it and the emotion of it. And yeah, like they're having some deep emotions right now, which you understand, Pisces. I think that you have a lot of empathy for that. All right, let's take a look at what they think about your life, Pisces. I know what their thoughts are or what they see for your life because like so I think they can like see things in our futures or see like energies around us and have emotions about that. So first we've got the Page of Crystals or the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Daggers or the Nine of Swords. We'll get a couple more. Um, Pisces, if you are very like, if you're very focused on difficult feelings right now, your pet is seeing that and they're not very happy about that for you. We've also got the Five of Wands. So I think you might be struggling, or even if not struggling is the right word, you're just very involved in some like deep emotions right now and you're maybe preoccupied emotionally by something. We've got the World. I think maybe um, an ending that perhaps you didn't want to happen. You were like fighting this ending somehow. That ending, it could be, it doesn't have to be a relationship, it actually could be like a job or a friendship or a situation, something that you did in your life, a hobby that you had that ended, but something that you weren't really wanting to end and now it has, and you're just kind of stuck in your feelings. Your pet is asking you to like just be open with your heart and maybe even reach out to people that can help your heart to heal and help your heart to like process this ending here, Pisces. Let's get some clarity on this Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Daggers, Nine of Swords. And I get the feeling, Pisces, that your pet sees that, like, you felt like whatever situation this is that ended, you felt like it was still beginning and there was still all this potential for it to grow, and suddenly it's just like done. And that's where the Tower could be that you didn't see it coming, nor did your pet. Clarifying that Nine of Daggers is the Two of Swords. So that's more of like not seeing something coming. Let's get clarity on this World card. Pisces, I feel like you know what I'm talking about too. Like you know what situation this was. The World card is clarified by the World card. Pisces, how are you doing this, my friends? But yeah, your pet sees that you're so focused on this ending and you maybe weren't ready for it, or you think there's more potential to it. But your pet is really saying like it's okay to move on and reach out to somebody else or something else. You know, the Knight card is the warrior, is the champion of the people, and with the Knight of Cups, that's the champion of your heart. So your pet is asking you to be really brave with your heart and to move forward past whatever it is that has happened. All right, so let's get some oracle cards from your oracle messages from your pet of like from the You Are Possum deck, PAW awesome possum deck of what your pet wants you to kind of like focus on right now. Pisces. We've got a cluttered mind is a cluttered life. So your pet is reminding you that like having like a clean space is going to make it easier for your mind to move forward past something, but it's kind of hard to like focus on something else if like there's a mess around you, like the energy just gets stagnant and stuck. Also, live life to the fullest. The back of the card says seize the day. So your pet is reminding you to try and feel happy, do things to have fun, do things that like make your spirit feel free and useful also. Also, mind your body. Body awareness is what the bag says. So Pisces, you are the sign that is known for having out of body experiences or being like so in touch with the spirit world. So just make sure that you're like drinking your water, you're eating, you're like having proper nutrition, proper sleep, and you're just like being grounded in yourself and your body and the situations that you're in. All right, if you're still watching Pisces, thank you so much. And come back next week if you want. Or if you really want to, you can like or subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you next week. Bye, Pisces.